Okay, I just received the download. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. I was listening to another video talking about, God, higher, preparing you for your vision, preparing you for your dream. It says that God gives you a dream, gives you a vision, and excuse me, and but He doesn't tell you the actual plan, so how to get to that vision or dream. And it was making, I'm not too versed in the Bible, so it was a Bible reference, and he said how whichever person in the Bible, how he had to go through these trials, and tribulations to get to, just make sure it's not a beep, had to go through these trials and tribulations to get to, let's let my hair get some sense, huh? Get to the dream, get to the goal. If he knew what he had to go through, he would have been like, oh, forget it, I'm good. I'm not here for that. I forgot I was my hair. Anyway, yeah, I take it back. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. But I started thinking, I'm like, every which way you react, this is how you know when you're ready, or how you're getting ready, and being aware, about these things is the only way you even are able to realize, like me, it's the only way that I'm able to reflect and tell somebody else and share this with somebody else. You have to be aware. You have to be in a certain mindset, mind state. When someone treats you cruelly, maliciously, hurts you, doesn't show up for you, whatever way you need, I'm going to try to not bounce all over the place, but still say the things that, need to be heard. When, people are who they are, and you can't ask someone to be who they aren't, who you need them to be. Yes, they can show up in the way that you need them to be, only if they're ready to be that person, only if, they're in that space. If not, then that's not what you're going to get. And you have to be aware. You have to be aware of that. Okay. Lesson learned about this person, you make note too on how, okay, they didn't show up, or, what do they say after that? What do they say in not showing up? What do they say? What do they say when they hurt you? No, it's always what they say after the fact. Yes, you understand and you realize what they said during that moment. Understand what they say after that. Are they in a space of growth? Because if they are, then things will sound completely different, and then their actions are also going to show that. Make all these notes. But like I was saying, how people treat you, or how you react to when someone hurts you, how you react to when someone does you right. It's like, okay, I know a lot of people who will pay attention to how many times people hurt them. What about the couple of people? You're not calling out the couple of people who did great by you within that day. All the bad things that happened, you reflect on. What about the one great thing that happened? The more you feed into, is the more of what you'll receive, because it's the more of you're telling the universe, you're telling your God, this is what I want to show up. Why are you talking so much? I get, having your moments, but talking so much, reflecting so much, staying in that state is only going to keep you in that state. That's going to show you how ready you are. Are you able to prevail? Are you able to get yourself out of that mental space of what that person did to you, what emotion that person brought on you? Don't let that stick. Rise. Oh my gosh. This is doing great. Rise above. Continue on, take your lesson, and get up out of there. Just wanted to share that. Thanks for listening. Okay, I hate to make a message right now because this road is ridiculous. So I kind of have to shout. Grand Rising. Hey, y'all. The question today is, I don't know, I can't remember where I started off, but I kept going on the rant in my mind. I was like, okay, it's time to pull out the camera. You want to make $1 million. Like, what is your goal when it comes to making money? Like, what does your salary look like? Okay. Think about it. Are you going to get there doing what you're doing? Or how can you get there doing what you're doing? Because, of course, I mean, if you're asking yourself, if you're changing your numbers, this is not what you're making yet. We're talking about the people who aren't making what they're making. Setting your goal number, setting your goal salary number, planning it out. How are you going to get to that number doing what it is that you're already doing? Is it impossible? If it's impossible, then what do you need to do? Make a change in what it is that you're doing. If it is possible, how are you going to change the way that you're doing things to make that said number achievable? Like, how are you going to go harder, smarter? You know, hard work is not necessarily smart work. Smart work is not necessarily hard work. Remember that. That's a whole other rant that I want to go on. But yeah, to ask yourself these questions, like, ask yourself these simple yet hard questions, because it's like, okay, the hard part is going to be finding out how you're going to get to that and sticking to that and focusing on the plan. You don't even have to focus on the goal anymore, because the goal is in your vision. You know, you're able to see what that looks like. Now, getting to the goal is the hard part, I think, more so for people, myself speaking as well. My sister's not here yet. But yeah, we're gonna wrap that up right there, because we're about to get into this workout. You know me, haha. And somebody's very vocal. Hey y'all, so download of the day. I want you to go ahead. I'm a professional chair. Just kidding. I'm serious. This is business. I want you to go ahead and make a list. Make a list of all the things. Not even all the things. Let's make a list of 10 things that you have wanted to do for a long time, like career goals, travel goals, just something that you want to tap in. I'm just giving you ideas if you don't already have ideas. Something that you want to tap back into, like that you haven't done in a long time, that something that used to bring you joy, you don't have time to do. Make a list of 10 things, okay? And then whatever time. So yeah, first of all, you're able to make that list of 10 things, right? So there's things that you still want to do. There's things that you need to be putting your energy in, investing your energy in, in order to make these things happen. That's a whole investment. So think about that energy right there that's needed for that. Then go back and think about the energy that it takes for you to watch somebody else, not even in a negative way, just to watch somebody else and see what they're doing and judge what they're doing. Most of the time, judgment, is done in a negative way. You're judging what they're doing and why they doing this, why they doing that. You're asking all these whys about them, yet you still have this list of 10 things that you have not accomplished. How long has it been? When was this thought created? Probably a long time ago. So you've been holding on to this thought. Energy that it takes to think about all these other people, see all these other people, watch all these other, just watching alone, like you're following somebody else's journey. Oh, I wish I could do that. Yeah, you can. This goes back to that focus bit. It just takes focus and determination. I mean, it takes a lot of things, but it mainly really just takes focus. If you focus on this thing, you can get it accomplished. It may take some time, but you still need to focus. It may take a 5-year journey. It may take a 2-year journey. Who knows? But you got to start. You have to start and focus. But what we're talking about is the energy. Invest your energy where it needs to go. Where energy goes, I can't remember the phrase. Something flows. No, where energy flows, I don't know. I'll leave the quote here or down below. But yeah, just be mindful about that, because all this time, like, cause if you really like start to be mindful about it, you'll see how much time you really waste investing your energy into thinking, watching, judging other people, yet you still have all these things that you need to do. Because I had a moment where I was like, okay, I want to do something, but of course, I'm a little, I don't, out of the ordinary, unique. Let's just go with unique. So it's going to get judged, especially when you're around people who would never do anything like you, or who just don't even think like that. They don't see the monetary value in certain things. So they're ready to judge. They're ready. Oh, they're ready. They got their list. Their list is empty, but you start doing, oh, they're ready. So I had a moment. This is why I'm sharing this video. I had a moment where I started to do something, and I'm like, oh. And in the exact same moment that I did it, it's like, damn, somebody gonna have something to say. But who cares? Who cares? And that led me down a rabbit hole. Like, it is 2024. Like I said, the bigger picture is people are not able to see the monetary value in things. People don't know where you're going with things. They don't have to. I'm not the type of person who wants to explain or needs people to understand me. There's a way bigger picture. There's a way bigger picture. That's all about people's mindset. That's a whole nother topic. But yeah, invest your energy wisely and take the first step. Because that was another thing I was talking to my friend about. If you don't take the first step, you don't even know this is, you have a thought. You have a thought. If you have a thought and you don't have like a plan and a goal, okay, it's just a thought. Some people just act on thoughts. I can be people. That's me. If you have a thought and you haven't taken the first step, how do you even know that you actually want to do it? You don't. That's why people start and stop stuff all the time. So it is definitely important to just start. And if you're a person like me who has a lot of thoughts, thoughts of things, you want to get a lot of things accomplished, you have no time to be worried about other people's energy. And this is another thing. This is why it is important to be in stillness. It is important to meditate, because if you are able to sit still with yourself, talk to your God, all those outside voices, outside opinions, outside feelings won't even matter. Then it reverts back to having a plan, because they can matter if you let them matter, and then it will be a whole uphill battle kind of thing. Anyway, we're just gonna stop there. Invest your energy wisely. Take the first step. Thanks for listening.